Welcome to this week's painting update. 7 new miniatures this week and a whole load of old fantasy figures rescued and rebased from the drawers of obscurity. Going to start with the new ones. They're at the front here. They're all Reaper miniatures. They're all metal except for one, the herbalist here. She's the bones miniature. So we do that. There we go. They all, apart from the Gravedigger, I think, they all seem to be by the same sculptor. It's my Burgermeister. He's not helping at all, is it? That's a bit better, I suppose. Someone on Twitter said he looked like a pimp, which I might have to get another one, do them with slightly different colours. So, very pleased with these, pleased with the way they came out. Good, solid, chunky metal figures, decent size. I like bigger figures. I don't like painting tiny ones. And just very, very useful. So let's go through. So there's the... Okay. So she's the herbalist collecting her herbs. I'm going to move them away as I do them. He's the Burgermeister, Mayor, Noble, that sort of person. Useful. Maybe his wife, consort. Another well-to-do lady. Then there's a sage with all his scrolls, learned and wise, very useful, and a scribe. Oh, just get you so you can... I think that looks okay. He's a really nice figure, lots of character in him. And then there's an older set here, which is the Gravedigger and his non-human accomplice. It looks to me, with these, if I turn him round, there's a padlock on this coffin. I think they're burying a vampire, so I think he's a sort of witch hunter or vampire hunter. I painted one of these. I painted a plastic one of these previously. There we go. I'm not a fan of the figure. There's a lot of bits on this figure that I don't know what they are. As I painted them, couldn't tell. This guy's nice. A lot of character with him. So yes, I got another metal one because I wanted the chap carrying the coffin this time round. Okay, so that's them. I was happy with that as a week's painting, and then I spent a good deal of time rescuing all these guys. I'll go through them pretty quick. They're from so many manufacturers. Okay, so at the front here, this is a Citadel Knight, Cleric, Holy Order chap. He's very lovely. Had him for a long time. He was a player character in my Yarth game, as was this guy. This guy is from my own range of figures from the 90s, which you can't get anymore. So bad luck. They didn't sell very well at all. Actually, didn't sell at all. Just to be brutally honest. So the only ones I got are some of the painted display models. So he's one of them. And where's he gone? This guy's the other one. I've got a couple more which we'll see later. So a Vizier. They're quite chunky and crude, and anyway, people didn't like them. I liked them. This one was painted by Simon Webbe. Beautiful paint job. Thank you, Simon. Alright, so those are there's a couple more Citadel. Oh yes, here we are. Cerberus the Aardvark, unlicensed Citadel miniature from the early days. Got two of him. This is the one I painted. There's another one in my Conan set somewhere, which I bought painted. They did 3 versions if you were around at the time, but this is the only one that actually looked like Cerberus. They had one with an axe, which I didn't like, and one who was a wizard. Any others from... Yes, here we go. More old Citadel, Games Workshop. Bit of dungeon, I don't know, one of their dungeon scenery pieces. Quite crude, but history, so quite happy with that. And this one, I think this is also one of theirs. I think, well, he's quite top heavy because he is metal. There we go, that's quite nice. So nice to have these back out. Alright, more gaps. So some weird ones. Alright, so let's move them forward. This one and this one and this one and this guy are all from Garrison Miniatures, Garrison's fantasy range. So there's a couple of guys popping out of the earth there. There's a Doctor Who style monster, and there's a sort of classic style werewolf. I painted little rock guys at the front. A guy who used to come to my shop in the 90s painted these two, and I can't remember his name, I'm afraid. But again, old miniatures, not well sculpted. Let's be honest, these are not. Hang on, let's get him. There we go. Not well sculpted, well painted, given what he had to work with. But still nice to have them. History of our hobby. Don't knock it. Go. I missed a Citadel one. I've just seen him. Here we go. Lovely crab. This is from, what was that naval thing they did? Man of War. It's a Man of War monster. Again, painted by Simon Webbe. Oh, lovely little figure. So good to be a crab. We're running out now, aren't we? Metal Magic Succubus. Oh no, she's naked. Oh, there we go. Painted by Simon again. Right, what else? Okay, I know this is a Grenadier miniature, and I know do you know what? That might not be. Okay, this is a Grenadier miniature. This is a set of beasts. He's a, what is he? Orangutan, baboon kind of thing. So that's lovely. Another classic werewolf. I have no idea what I'm going to use classic werewolves for, but I painted him. Very happy with him. Lon Chaney. Right, let's do this one. This is he's big. He's meant to be big. He's an Arthurian character. He's painted with the Eye of the Knights Questers, which is my own set of order of knights from my Ars Magica game. Same as the Citadel chap earlier, and anyway, I don't know his name. He is from Tom Meyer's range that he did in the 90s. So that's him. Okay. This is a 40mm figure. This is from Titan Games Judge Dredd range. Can't remember this guy's name. I keep wanting to say no, I don't. He eats rocks, and he met Judge Dredd in the Cursed Earth, and I painted in blue because he looks nice blue. There we go. 40mm, scale agnostic. Right, Flesh Golem. Is it Reaper or is it Ralpatha? Whatever. Comes with a massive integral base, so I couldn't be bothered to clip off, so which is why he's on a 40mm base. But it is a nice Flesh Golem figure. There's lots of different body parts there. Happy with him. Look, we're getting down to almost nothing. Right, this is Ralpatha. This is a slime. Yes, an actual big lump of metal slime. I'm making my own slimes out of hot glue, which I might do a video on. Oh, it's no use when he's near, is it? Look, he's all right there. There we are, a slime. Whatever. Can always do with slimes. Lovely. All right, now alternative armies from their Erin Celtic myth range. So there's a big bird which I did as a crow because I needed a crow. They're not very well sculpted. And there's this horse-headed chap who's, who knows, some Celtic chappy. I'm sure I'll find a use for him. Right, this is a Reaper Ghost. Reaper Ghost. Quite nice, I like him. Reaper Ghost. This is a Bob Ollie Fire Demon. I know, I couldn't paint fire. I was thinking about repainting him, then I thought, no, I won't bother. Just a nice sculpt. And lastly, I'll dwell on these a little. These are Reaper miniatures. I don't know what they are. They're little tiny, I don't know what they are. I didn't well, sorry. Let's start again. I kept the paint job on these. I've got a whole box of Mithril miniatures inside that I'm stripping the paint off because I'm going to repaint them. So more on that later. That'll be another update. So that's it. Everybody's done. Very happy with this week's progress, As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.